Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, get woke and fight on MIP. The left and the right going toe to toe. My boy Mark Thompson gonna give you some low. Issues of the day you just can't ignore. Come on everybody, you get off the floor. Step in this ring, best be prepared, cause when this bell rings, you're on the air. Get woke and fight on MIP. Gonna float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Take your place at Political G. Friday morning fights on MIP.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. It's time for Friday morning fights on MIP. And it's rare, but we're doing it today. Friday morning fights is live on Facebook Live, facebook.com/makeitplain, and on YouTube, youtube.com/makeitplain. Join us right here and right now. I got some wig hair in my mouth. I got on my barrister's wig, my judge's wig. Still rooting for the Yankees. Tough loss last night. Almost no hitters. That boy Bauer, that pitcher, he curved balled us to death. No, you should not take it out. So the question today, and I made my announcement earlier for the first time, my position on the Second Amendment is that it should be repealed. I said that publicly for the first time in the first hour of the show. So the question now is for you, and you can answer on our Facebook Live feed. Why don't you just go to our feed and respond to Friday morning fights, facebook.com/makeitplain, or you can put it in the comment section on YouTube, youtube.com/makeitplain, or take our poll right there on Twitter. It's pinned right there to the top, twitter.com/makeitplain. Or of course, we want you to call us 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748 is the number to call. And of course, as you know, we don't put calls on hold on Friday morning fights. I answer calls directly, go right to the phone, pick it up. When I pick up the phone, you are on the air. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748 is the number to call. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Friday morning fights on MIP. Our two questions this morning are: should the Second Amendment be repealed? Should the Second Amendment be repealed? There is no wrong answer. This is why we are here to debate it. Should the Second Amendment be repealed? That's question number one. Question number two: is the NRA a terrorist organization? You just heard that ad we played from the NRA moments ago when we started the segment. Is the NRA, in your opinion, a terrorist organization? Those are the two questions before us this morning. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. We will take the calls in order. 866-99-SIRIUS. Now, let's ring that bell to let us know that Friday morning fights is in fact underway. And in memory of Jordan Davis, we play loud music here on Friday morning fights. I'm your DJ too. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748 is the number to call. Know you're on your way to work. This is a late Friday morning fights. I kind of like this 8 o'clock vibe. More people in the car. You can answer on your way to work. Give us a call. I hope you have 866-99-SIRIUS on speed dial. 866-997-4748 is the number to call. Are these lines already jumping, already ringing? Yes, they are. Area code 317-317. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday morning fights. 317. Should the Second Amendment be repealed? 317.
Good morning, Mark. Happy Friday. How are you today?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, sir.
No, absolutely not. It should not be repealed.
And why not?
Well, in the Constitution, the government shall not infringe upon the rights of the citizen for the Second Amendment. That alone speaks volumes, and you know if that's the case. Did you hear my presentation in the first hour of the show? I missed it, Mark.
Yeah. So read Professor Carl Bogus. The Second Amendment The militia referring to is the slave patrols. The founding fathers did not contemplate the situation we have today. They did not contemplate anything but the South's demand for their militia to remain in place to prevent slave insurrection. The Second Amendment is a slavery amendment and is obsolete.
Well, so is the First Amendment then, because it didn't take into effect people's feelings. So maybe we need to look at that and, you know, make sure that.
No, that ain't making any sense. Who's saying anything about feelings?
You shall not say anything that will hurt someone's feelings. I mean, it's the same thing. You're looking at it's not apples and oranges. You guys are looking to rewrite the Constitution, and that's just not. You're looking to uphold an amendment that was meant for slaves. No, I'm looking at an amendment that will protect American citizens from a tyrannical government.
No, but that's not. There's no tyrannical government is coming after you. That's a fantasy. That's not true. That's not why the Second Amendment was made.
That's exactly why it was.
No, you need to read. I read the whole article. You need to read and understand. You don't have the knowledge of the history. You don't know what. So you're basing it. You're basing it. Because what? Yeah, because it's true in fact. And if somebody else said it, if the NRA came out and said, you know what, we've been lying all these years, that ain't what the Second Amendment is for, you'd fall in line. Second question, is the NRA a terrorist organization? Yes or no?
I will label that group a terrorist organization the moment that you label Antifa a terrorist organization.
Antifa is not even an organization. Antifa doesn't lobby Congress. Antifa is not an organization. Antifa doesn't have a budget or money. Antifa doesn't have guns. Thank you. 86699SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. Area code 507. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 507. And welcome to Friday Morning Fights. Question number one: do you support the repeal of the Second Amendment?
Yes. All
right. You want to explain?
Well, the well-regulated Second Musket Amendment is something that is so outdated. Those founders never imagined a machine gun that could mow down thousands of people in minutes.
That's right.
But it's totally invalid.
Second question, is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Absolutely.
All right. That's easy.
Have a great one, Mark.
Enjoy your weekend, man. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. Area code 319. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 319. What say you? Should the Second Amendment be repealed?
Absolutely not. Soldiers have been dying for that right for 400 years.
They've been dying for the Second Amendment?
Yes. They've been dying for this whole country and this whole Constitution. People with your mindset don't even deserve to live in this country. Fuck you.
People who, are you talking to me? You lost me. What now?
Yeah, people with your mindset that are ruining this country don't even deserve to live here.
Yeah, because I'm black.
Fucking leave. No, just leave.
No, well, you know, but you're probably, well, okay, let me just ask you. Oh, you hung up. I'm not going anywhere. But see, that's what we talk about, the Second Amendment. You imported my ancestors here to outnumber you, and you wanted the Second Amendment came in place because there was too many of us slaves that you had to stop and kill. What?
Oh, I was just going to say I didn't know the Constitution had been in place for 400 years.
Right, that's a good point. Air code 607. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday Morning Fight. 607. What say you? Should the Second Amendment be repealed?
I wouldn't say repealed, but definitely revamped. I mean, it needs to be rewritten.
Okay. What would you like it to say?
Well, I'm not that smart, but just to actually not this vague wording that they have. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say repealed because crazy. The crazy Second Amendmenters, oh no, can't take away my guns, but at least revamped or something. Just fixed, be clear or something. I wouldn't say repeal completely.
Okay. Sure. Is the NRA a terrorist organization?
I would say more of a propagandist than anything else.
All right.
I mean, they haven't caused any, they themselves haven't caused any terror, terrorism and stuff like that. But they have.
They enable people to have guns,
exactly,
to have semi-automatic weapons, automatic weapons. They own Congress that allows that to happen. It is their policies and their lobbying that cause Vegas. So I ask you again: are they a terrorist organization?
No, I'm agreeing with you on that. But as a terrorist organization, I wouldn't say, but a propagandist, like, oh, you know, like, oh, we gotta have our guns, we gotta have this, we gotta have that. They're definitely a propaganda. They're definitely propaganda altogether.
Thank you, man. Enjoy your weekend. Friday Morning Fights underway. We're on Facebook Live, facebook.com/MakeItPlain, youtube.com/MakeItPlain, 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748 for Friday Morning Fights. Here code 281. Your next 281. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. And welcome to Friday Morning Fights. Question number 1, 281. Should the Second Amendment be repealed?
No.
Okay, you want to explain?
Yes. What should happen is the militia should be regulated. Most of the people who own guns who are not hunters or who are not police officers think they're part of the militia. They still think they're part of the militia. So what we should do is regulate the militia.
What militia?
The yahoos out here who still own the guns, who just people like that just told you.
Okay.
You know, hang on.
Now wait a minute. Now, you say they think they're still part of the militia. There is no more militia, is there?
Well, no, but
so then why keep an amendment? Why keep an amendment for something that doesn't exist?
Why keep the Confederacy is still here? The Confederate flag is still flying. Most of the people who have this hope to die issue with guns is, you know, they think they're still part of the Confederacy.
Okay, but we're not. That's confused. We're not getting there right now. The Second Amendment calls for a well-regulated militia. You said keep it. Slow down. The Second Amendment calls for a well-regulated militia. You said we should keep the Second Amendment and use it to regulate the militia, but then you say you agree that the militia does not exist. That doesn't make any sense.
But the militia does exist because the people who own guns and who are fighting so hard to keep their guns and think that black people ought to leave the country and other people shouldn't come into the country, they are the militia.
Okay, ma'am, the militia does not exist.
Okay, Mark.
And if you keep the Second Amendment in place, you are supporting something that is obsolete and that no longer exists.
Okay, I got you.
Do you believe? What about the second question? Is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
All right. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. Friday Morning Fights underway. Air code 914-914. God bless you. Want to get woke? Get ready for impeachment. 914.
Good morning.
Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. You know, realize this. Everybody does this, and it frustrates the hell out of me. Take Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, where it talks about the militia. Add the Second Amendment to it. And by the way, the Second Amendment that most people see with 2 commas is not the ratified version. The ratified version only has 1 comma, where it says a well-regulated militia being necessary. There is no comma after the word militia, but the entire context of the gun ownership is under the context of a militia, and it explicitly says the purpose of the militia is to suppress insurrection, not to cause insurrection. Like these numbnuts who call up with the bullcrap from the Federalist Society saying that the reason the Second Amendment is in order to allow you the right to take up arms against the government. That is absolutely, completely, 100% unquestionably false, based on the Federalist Papers, based on the words of our founders. They never said any bullshit like that at all. The militia was meant to be the standing army, the police, the sheriffs, the national security. That was the militia. They weren't meant to be a bunch of yahoos out in Montana with AKs and ARs and semi and fully automatic weapons there to take on the military, the government, and the police in order to cause an insurrection because they just don't like a law. This is insanity. The Second Amendment, like you say, it was only put in place to get West Virginia and North Carolina to sign the Declaration of Independence. It was a compromise because they saw there would be no nation, there would be no United States of America if those 2 states would not sign. And they would not sign because they didn't want their slave patrols to be disarmed, because Article 1, Section 8 does imply the government, because it says the government has the power, the Congress has the power to call forth disarm, discipline, and I'm driving, so I'm not looking exactly.
Yeah, right. You got it.
The military. So, no, it's gone. It's antiquated. This is bullshit. Total bullshit.
Second question, is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Absolutely. They exist for one purpose and one purpose only, to make sure the maximum amount of guns with the maximum amount of damage and harm and injury are out there and available to anyone, anywhere, anytime. That is terrorism. This guy was a terrorist. The only difference between him and all the other terrorists is the color of his damn skin.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of this crap.
Thank you, man. Very passionate. Enjoy your weekend, okay, buddy? Take care now. All right. Friday Morning Fights underway. Flow like butterfly, sting like a bee. Friday Morning Fights on MIP. Area code 386-386. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment 386. Question number 1. Should the Second Amendment, and welcome to Friday Morning Fights, should the Second Amendment be repealed?
No.
All right. You want to expound?
I just want to be able to protect my family and not have to wait on the police to come and help me.
That didn't have anything to do with the Second Amendment, really.
What? The right to bear arms?
Right.
Yeah, I would like to be able to own a gun.
Second Amendment wasn't written for you to protect your family. That's not what it was for.
What was it written for?
It was written.
Well, do I have a right to protect my family?
I'm sorry?
Do I have a right to protect my family with a gun?
Maybe, but that's not what the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment doesn't have anything.
I don't think it needs to be repealed.
The Second Amendment doesn't have anything to do with that, though. So.
Okay, well, I still say no.
All right. Second question: is the NRA a terrorist organization?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I don't think they are. You asked the question, I'll give you an answer. I don't think they are.
Why don't you think so?
Because I don't think they are.
Do you think guns should be regulated at all?
Yes, I do. 100%.
The NRA does not believe in any gun regulation whatsoever.
Well, then that needs to be changed. I think they need to be regulated, and I don't think anybody should own a fully automatic weapon.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too, sir.
866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748, area code 269-269. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 269. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. 269. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed?
Yes.
All right. You want to expound?
Yeah. The weapons are all new. Nothing like that existed then, and militias are gone. We don't need that.
Yeah. Okay. Is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Definitely. It enables them. It's the grassroots support. Allowing these weapons of war to be manufactured and protected is ridiculous.
All right, man. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend, okay?
You bet. You too.
All right. Take care now. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748, area code 269-269. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. 269. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed? 269.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air. Should the Second Amendment, we don't put anybody on, let me just make everybody clear. Friday Morning Fights, we don't put anybody on hold. When I pick up the phone, you're on the air. We take one call after the other in order. So the question 269, should the Second Amendment be repealed?
Maybe modified. You know, these people with the guns who want to fight against the Star Spangled Banner, the American flag, in their so-called militias, they are the same ones who protest against people who kneel, you know, during the national anthem and what the flag does no longer stands for. There are people around here that fly a Confederate flag and the United States flag off the back of their truck. The flag has no more meaning. Now on this militia thing, for instance, mark out here,
where?
October 1, deer heat hunting season started.
Out where?
Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you can't use a rifle in Michigan. You know, those rifles, the rounds go over a mile. Okay, so most of these guys don't even have enough property where they can use a rifle because they may kill someone. But the point is, in Michigan, you can use a bow up until 31 December and a shotgun. And after that, you can use a muzzle loader, right? And that's enough. And you know what? You can get 3 deer tags here and probably won't even, like, you know, 2 doe and 1 buck And it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. So people talking about they're going to hunt. It's more like out here. Somebody could call you about coyotes, right? And we have them here, and that's why I keep my dog tied up because I don't want them.
Somebody told me about that in New Jersey. There's this coyote thing going on.
Yeah, well, out in the wild and stuff like that. So, what we got to remember on this election thing, everybody knows.
Well, look, I don't want to shift gears.
Okay.
Second question. Second question.
Anyway, what I'm saying is,
hold it. No, hold it. I'm moving to the second question. Second question: is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Oh, most certainly. Everybody's proved that to you.
All right, thank you, man. Enjoy your weekend. 86699SIRIUS, 866997474, area code 419. God bless you. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed?
No, sir.
Okay, you want to expound?
Well, sir, I believe if you're going to take guns away from law-abiding citizens, and granted what happened in Vegas was truly devastating, then only police and military can be the only ones to have guns.
And, okay, so what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but no bodyguards for our retired presidents or nothing like that.
Well, but that's not. We would risk another Vegas happening over a debate around bodyguards for retired presidents, and why are retired presidents foremost in your mind?
Well, it's just not retired presidents. I mean,
you thinking about Obama? You don't feel he should have protection?
Now, see, I didn't say that. I said
you didn't have to. But I mean, you went right to retired presidents. I mean, why is that even? We're talking about Vegas and folk. Who cares about retired presidents?
I said any of them, or Congress people, any of that.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Let them walk around in public like
do you own guns?
Yes, sir, I do.
For what?
Mostly collecting.
Why? Why do you like to collect guns?
I said I collect them.
Why?
I've got guns that they don't make anymore.
Why? Why do you collect them?
Because it's my right.
No, it's not. I know it's your right. It's your right to eat breakfast. I'm saying, but you eat what you enjoy. Why do you like to collect guns?
I like to get them out once in a while and shoot them.
At what?
Targets.
You like to go to the range? Okay. All right. So, second question, and I think I already know your answer. Is the NRA a terrorist organization?
I'm not a member of the NRA, but I mean, they don't believe in them bump stocks, so.
They just came out and said that. They just came out and said that because it was politically smart to do, but they've never been opposed to them before. And they also don't want Congress to do legislation. They want the ATF to regulate them and not Congress. So it's kind of a trick because they don't want this debated in Congress because they know they may lose. And they'd have to spend more money to keep from losing.
Well, I think they ought to get rid of them.
All right, what state do you live in? What state do you live in?
I live in Ohio. Ohio.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your opinion. Enjoy your weekend. 86699SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. Friday Morning Fights underway. Flow like butterfly, sting like a bee. Friday Morning Fights on MIP, area code 518. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 518. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed?
No.
You want to expound?
No. Just that it's we have rights as citizens, and I see absolutely no need to to remove those rights.
You have what rights?
We have rights to bear arms.
No, you don't.
Okay.
That's not what the Second Amendment means. Second question.
Next question.
Is the NRA a terrorist organization?
No. No. And if you compare it to any definition or to the definition of terror, you're not even, it's an absurd question.
All right. Do you own guns?
Yes, I do.
You remember the NRA?
Yes, I am.
Do you believe guns should be regulated?
They already are, and yes, I do.
The NRA is opposed to all regulation.
No, they are not, sir.
Yes, they are.
They support background checks.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No,
Yes,
they don't. They
So let me
lobby
ask you
and
this.
pay off members of Congress to stop any and all gun regulation.
Mark, are you a member of the NRA?
No, I can't be.
Okay. Do you receive their newsletter?
Doesn't matter what they say on paper. They lie. They lobby and pay members of Congress.
Okay, so we're going to go down the line thing again. So rather than
we're gonna go down what?
Members,
we're gonna go down what?
I say go down that road again with the lying. So anytime you're put in a position that you can't defend, it's race and lie. So
yeah, because to you I'm a nigger. That's why. Because that's what you say about all niggas. Niggas lie. That's a cliche and a stereotype. But the point is, they lie. They do lie. It's been proven. It is a fact. And they pay off and lobby members of Congress so they will not vote for gun legislation. Period. That's not a lie.
You said it's been proven. So
86699SIRIUS, 86699747448. I'm not just lying because I'm black. I know this is what you think. Friday morning fights. Area code 203. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 203. Welcome to Friday morning fights. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed?
Repealed?
Yes.
And replaced.
I love it. That's even better. That should have been my question. Should it be repealed and replaced? I love it. I love it. Use their own stupid words against them. Repeal and replace. Repeal and replace. Repeal and replace. Yeah, do it. Yeah, man. That's right. Repealed and replaced. I love it.
Replace. We're going to replace it with universal voting, mail-in ballot for everyone. Mandatory voting.
Mandatory universal voting. I know that's right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Stick it to them.
That's right. Second question: is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Yes, true. Bing, bing, bing. True.
Love you, man. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah. You too. Bye.
Repealed and replaced. 86699SIRIUS, 86699747448. Area code 518-518. God bless you. Good morning. Get well. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday morning fights. 518. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
No, it shouldn't.
Why not?
Because you're the callers. Can I just say something? Can I say something? Hello.
I'm listening.
Yeah, a couple calls ago, somebody said the only reason why it was in the Constitution because to get West Virginia to approve the Constitution. There wasn't any West Virginia when the Constitution was written.
I think he meant Virginia.
Oh, there was a couple states there, and they did that because they came over to America because of what was going on in England. They were oppressed over there. So that's why they put that in there.
No, that's not why they put that in there. That's not why they put that in there. The Second Amendment exists because those southern states were afraid that the federal government would prevent them from having slave patrols to prevent slave insurrection. Yes, well documented. You don't want to accept it because you probably would have owned slaves back in. Second question is, I already know the answer. Is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Yeah, you already know the answer. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. 86699SIRIUS, 86699747448. Area code 317. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 317. Welcome to Friday morning fights. And what say you? Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Yes, sir, it should.
I'm gonna start using. I like repeal and replace.
It should be repealed because at the time that it was written, we had no standing military. Now we have the largest standing military in the world.
Well, we did. That's not true. We did have military. We had just won the Revolutionary War. But what's more important,
not the way that we did now.
But I know that's true. We didn't have military. But I will say this: the militia existed before the Revolutionary War. The word militia and the militia itself, and its purpose was for slave catching. All right. Yeah. So it wasn't. So it was never. It never had anything to do with having a military to fight a war. It was about keeping a militia to fight against slaves and against slave insurrection. That's what it was. So this was just. It was obsolete. Obsolete. Second question: is the NRA a terrorist organization in your opinion?
I don't think they are, but I do think that they are facilitators of state and structural violence.
So they're not terrorists, but facilitators of terror?
Yeah, I think that they provide money so that people can continue to stockpile weapons so that those people can terrorize the citizens of the United States.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4774. We answer calls directly. We don't put anybody on hold. So when we pick up the phone, you're on the air. We're on Facebook.com/MakeItPlain, Twitter.com/MakeItPlain, and YouTube.com/MakeItPlain. Answer all the questions there if you like. If you can't, call in 866-997-4774. Area code 702-702. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 702 and welcome to Friday Morning Fights. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
No.
Okay, you want to expound?
Yeah, because if it was repealed and replaced, then us ex-cons can't go out and buy no damn weapons.
Then who?
We gotta protect ourselves.
Then who couldn't go out and buy no weapons?
Ex-cons, damn it. Come on, Mark, you heard me. Ex-cons.
Yeah, you okay?
That's right.
Is the NRA, in your opinion, a terrorist organization?
Yes, they are. They are. They're against every law-abiding citizen.
I probably shouldn't take this bait, but I'm going to ask: why do ex-cons need to buy weapons?
That's right, man.
Why?
We got to protect ourselves too, damn it.
From whom?
And the way they're going around killing cops and the damn Republicans. And then they got this dude at Mandalay Bay going around shooting people. You're damn right we need to protect ourselves. We want to live too.
So I'm looking in the news. I don't see any evidence of ex-cons defending themselves from cops or anybody else with guns. So when is that going to start? Who's doing that?
Bottom line though is you have to protect yourself.
But who's doing that? Where is that happening?
It's happening all over America. Don't you know that?
No, it's not. Are you an ex-con?
Yes, I am.
Are you have a gun?
Yes, I do.
Is it even legal for you to have a gun?
And I'm a member of the NRA.
But you remember the NRA, but yet you say you agree it's a terrorist organization?
I believe they're a terrorist organization. I'm not. I love this country. I'm a vet also.
And you're a vet and an ex-con. And you're a vet, an ex-con, and a member of the NRA. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
And you need guns to protect yourself from the cops.
And from the cops, from anybody else, for my family. You damn right. I'm a citizen still.
But wait, let me ask you a question. If you agree the NRA is a terrorist organization, why are you a member?
Why am I a member?
Yeah.
Why not?
You just said you agree it's a terrorist organization. Why are you a member?
That doesn't mean I'm not a terrorist organization. I'm not a part of a terrorist organization, but I'm a member of the NRA.
Okay, hold on, let me back up. The question I ask is if you agree the NRA is a terrorist organization. You said yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So why are you a member of a terrorist organization?
Because I enjoy getting publications. I enjoy getting discounts. Why shouldn't I be?
Because you just said it's terrorist. And see, this is the mental illness we talk about. Now, this brother got guns. And see, just like the girl said, Andrew said earlier, she should have called mental health on him. He in the bed, waking up night screaming. And here you are calling up here saying the NRA is a terrorist organization and you need guns to protect yourself. And then you saying you are ex-con. First of all, I didn't know ex-cons could buy guns. Do you have it legally or illegally?
Program, man.
Huh?
Give it the program, man. Of course, America is the greatest loophole on the planet.
So you don't have your guns legally?
I bought my gun and registered legally. Yes, I did. I got through the loophole because it's loose like that.
And you protecting yourself from cops?
Cops, my family.
Okay. 86699. Enjoy your weekend. 866-997-4748. 866-99-SIRIUS. Area code 706-706. God bless you. Good morning. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday Morning Fight. 706. What say you? Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You want to expound?
It's something that is way past its time. People don't need all these guns. I don't think anybody needs those guns except for the military. And I don't have a problem with people having hunting guns, but all the rest of them need to go.
Second question, is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Yes.
All right. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. You too.
All right. 866-99-SIRIUS. 866-997-4748. Area code 812-812. God bless you. Good morning. Get ready for impeachment. 812. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. 812. What say you? Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Who, me?
Yes, 812. Are you area code 812?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do believe it should be repealed.
Now you got, but isn't that cool? We say repeal and replace like they do us for
No,
healthcare.
I just say we're repealed. We're probably replaced with a lot more legislation. Yeah.
Second question: do you believe the NRA is a terrorist organization?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Enjoy your weekend. Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. 86699SIRIUS. Area code 818. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 818. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. What say you? Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Absolutely not.
All right. You want to expound?
Second Amendment was implemented to go ahead and create a standing army. The idea
Nope. Had nothing to do with a standing army. You've been misled. You've been misled. Had nothing to do with a standing army. Nothing.
It was to create for slave catchers. You have to keep in mind when it was instituted. We were in the middle of a revolution.
Nope. The revolution was over. And militia, the term militia and militia.
You're right. The Constitution was implemented after the Revolution. At that time, we had the Articles of Confederation, which led to a government which was completely inoperable. That said, we did have a later war, the War of 1812, which was immediately.
But the Second Amendment came.
It creates a government which is afraid of its own people, which is afraid to go ahead and implement tyrannical actions on its own people.
No.
And a government which is afraid of its own people is a government which is good to its people.
No, that's not. That has nothing to do with the Second Amendment. That's a myth. That's a myth and propaganda perpetrated by the NRA. That's not what happened at all. That's not what happened at all. That's not what happened at all. The southern states were fearful of what was happening at the time, and that was the insurrection of slaves. Some of these southern states even had militia in place before the Revolutionary War to fight slave insurrections. Some of these southern states, therefore, were not willing to even participate in the Revolutionary War because leaving their homes or donating their arms would have caused even more slave rebellions and the slaves would have won. That was the tension at the time.
States were primarily run by a British-style aristocracy, which
so anyway, he just
slave owners in the South. Now you're dealing with an agriculture, with a slowly industrializing North, which was phasing out slavery at that time. We're not going to debate the ethics of slavery because, well, it's not debatable. But what you're dealing with is a country that was undermanned, underarmed, and unable to defend itself effectively from other. We're talking about
the Second Amendment came. The Second Amendment came from the southern states, and they felt on demand to defend themselves from slaves, and that's why they wanted it. They did not want Congress or the federal government to take away the arms they needed to fight slave rebellion. That's all it's about. Doesn't have nothing to do with a tyrannical government, none of that other fantasy stuff. That's what this is about. It is obsolete and therefore should be repealed and replaced. And it's being used.
And it goes to why every black family should have a firearm to defend themselves from those elements. The arm of freedom is the hammer which you forge it.
Well, that's not the way it works. Most gun deaths, even on the part of those who fantasize about defending themselves and their families, end up being used against their own family members or in suicides. So that ain't what's happening. People are not using guns to defend themselves against anybody. They just aren't.
Just the other week, we had a gentleman stop a church shooter. You don't hear about that, about publicized defense.
So that incident in the church justifies what happened in Vegas.
One of many.
That incident. So look, no one. You were the only person I've heard argue that what happened at that church justifies Vegas.
That is just one example.
Well, I haven't heard any argument. I haven't heard anybody. Even the NRA has not been foolish enough in the aftermath of Vegas to say that that church shooting and others and that church incident and other incidents like it justify Vegas. That's absurd.
Justify Vegas?
Yeah.
What do you mean justify Vegas?
That's what we're talking about. You're still caught up in the church fantasy. We're talking about what you know what happened in Vegas the other day, right?
Yes. We're talking about a man who took an inanimate object and committed a horrible, horrible offense.
An inanimate object.
Yes.
I got to move on. Second question. I think we already know your answer. Is the NRA a terrorist organization in your opinion?
No, they're not a terrorist organization, but they're certainly run by a bunch of demagogues and idiots.
Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. 866-99-SIRIUS. 866-997-4748. Area code 502. 502. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. And welcome to Friday Morning Fights 502. Question number one. Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Actually, no. I think it should be expanded. Paul Ryan stood in front of Congress and said that if we can't have health care because if health care is a right, then we can force doctors to give health care out for free. So how can gun ownership be a right if I have to pay Ruger $1,500 for a rifle? They should be giving me a gun for free at their own expense. That is a right.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. Okay, that's creative.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
basically, look, if that were to be enforced, they repeal it themselves. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, there should be a government provided rifle and a government provided home defense gun, and that's it. There shouldn't be a Ruger or any other gun manufacturer selling guns because that's not a right. And isn't it interesting that the people who are most likely to vote for a minority political party that rules by gerrymandering and voter suppression, the people who are most likely to vote or to support Blue Lives Matters, wave their American flags and shout America, they're the ones most terrified of tyranny, that they have to have a gun to protect themselves from the police.
Yeah. And they don't have to because the police don't shoot them in the back. Second question is the NRA a terrorist organization? Yay or nay?
I wouldn't say they're exactly a terrorist organization, but they're definitely spokespersons for them. The gun manufacturers are terrorist organizations.
Wow.
But the NRA is like the public's voice for the Irish Republican Army. You know, they're the political arm of the terrorist organizations.
I see. Enjoy your weekend, man.
You too.
Thanks for calling. Well played. Yep. 866-99-SIRIUS. 866-997-4748. Area code 917-917. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. Morning Friday Morning Fights. Area code 917. Question number one. Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced? Yay or nay?
Repeal and replace, indeed. In fact, there should be even training. I mean, the thing is that you look at the Second Amendment, it says a well-regulated militia. That militia has to be trained. There is no training going on with these people getting guns. And, you know, it's just like driving a car. You have to drive. When you're driving, you have to be trained in order to get a permit, a license, and registration.
Second question, is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Oh, yeah, they are a terrorist organization, big time. A racist terrorist organization. Where the hell were they to defend the rights of Philando Castillo, even after he was complying with police officers' request for identification? This was in an open carry state. He said he has a gun, but he's not pulling it out. Did everything by the book and still got himself, he still got killed. Where was the NRA defending them, huh?
Thank you, man. Enjoy your weekend. 866-99-SIRIUS. 866-997-4748. Here code 734. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 734. And welcome to Friday Morning Fights. Question number one. Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Yeah. And I think the replacement should have an insurance requirement like cars.
Okay. Second question. Is the NRA a terrorist organization in your opinion?
Yeah, they are. And I told them that. A couple of years ago, I got they called me for one of these push polls, surveys about Hillary Clinton and the UN taking away our guns and stuff. And I said, you got to find a terrorist. You should work for another organization. You're a terrorist organization. So they were trying to scare me into something.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Enjoy your weekend. 866-99-SIRIUS. Area code 316-316. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. 316. Question number one. Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Yes. Since nobody's reading it and they're just using it, you had a caller way back who had read the darn thing and and understood it. Since they're not reading it, get rid of it.
All right. Second question. Is the NRA a terrorist organization?
The other question was the NRA a terrorist group? You betcha. They got a commercial with that lady packing all her guns? Yes. They're out to get you, routine. Where does that come from? The NRA leadership must be kind of sick.
All right. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. One, Mark. You too. 866-99-SIRIUS. Enjoy your weekend. 866-997-4748. Area code 765. God bless you. Can want to get woke, get ready for impeachment. 765. Question number 1. Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
I do not believe so.
You want to expound quickly?
Well, here's the thing. I heard you talking to the gentleman about, he was kind of comparing what happened with that church shooting. And you told him that he was trying to say that what happened in Vegas was okay because of that. And I just think that's putting some lives ahead of others. And I mean, are you saying the lives of people in Vegas are more important than the lives of the people at that church?
They're equally as important.
Okay. So if they didn't have a firearm to protect themselves, what if more people died at that church?
So, but what you're saying is having people to protect themselves in a church is worthy of some of these nut jobs shooting up a whole bunch of people at a concert.
No, I'm saying
I mean, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, one has nothing to do with the other. We got to roll. Float like butterfly, sting like a bee. Friday morning fights on MIP. Those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, we'll take a break, and then we'll be back. We'll try to get a couple more calls, and we have to take a break because the show's almost over. But I hope you've enjoyed Friday morning fights in this later hour of the morning, and some interesting comments. Read the comments on Facebook.com/makeitplain, YouTube.com/makeitplain. If we did not get to your call, you may continue to vote at Twitter.com/makeitplain or on Facebook and YouTube as well. But we have an actual poll on Twitter.com/makeitplain where you can actually vote, and it's pinned right there to the top. So that is the case. But we also encourage you to read Carl Bogus's research on the Second Amendment, the hidden history of the Second Amendment. And where it talks about the role that slavery played in the crafting of the Second Amendment and the compromise that came out of the Second Amendment. Just Google it. It's easy to find. The hidden history of the Second Amendment. Be sure to check that out. 866-99-SIRIUS. If you haven't had a chance to call, we may be able to squeeze you in. I don't know. We're going to try. We're going to do our very, very best in the moments remaining on the show. We'll be back live on the radio momentarily in about 30 seconds. And then you will hear us again. That's Professor Carl Bogus, The Hidden History of the Second Amendment. Go Yankees. Root for the Yankees. I think the game is at 5 today. Red Sox at 1 and Astros, Yankees, and Indians at 5. We got curved ball to death yesterday. We're going to get some more breaking balls today. We just had to be ready for them and get ready to hit. Get ready to hit. Get ready for impeachment. 866-99-SIRIUS. All right, folks, we have time for just a couple more calls as we go back live on Sirius XM Progress 127 Friday morning fights. Area code 517-517. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 517. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Yes.
All right. Second question: is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Yes, as the same as, like, say, Saudi Arabia sponsors ISIS, NRA sponsors these guys. And I just want to say one thing. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Well, in that case, nukes don't kill people. People kill people. So let Kim, the Rocket Man, have his gun or nukes. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. 866-99-SIRIUS. Air code 303-303. God bless you. Good morning. Get woke. Get ready for impeachment. 303. Welcome to Friday morning fights. Question number 1: should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced?
Yes, it should, Mark. I think that my rights to live as a human being and the pursuit of happiness outweighs someone else's right to play army and shoot everybody to hell.
Is the is the NRA a terrorist organization?
Yes, it is. I think that they subvert all these other human rights, and they propagandize everyone and put all this money through Congress and just keep spreading the death around. So yes, they are.
All right. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. 86699SIRIUS 571. Real quick, 571. Quick answer. We got to go. Should the Second Amendment be repealed and replaced? Yes or no?
It should be replaced, not repealed. It should change it to say no military-grade weapons.
Is the NRA a terrorist organization? Yes or no?
No, they're a political pathogen. They're worse.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. This has been Friday Morning Fights on MIP. Everybody have a great weekend.